Welcome to 30 Seconds or Less, the rapid fire NFL pick show where I make picks in 30 seconds or less for every NFL game with the exception of the primetime games. You can find those picks on my Monday through Friday program, Chasing That Paper, right here on the Vegas Insider YouTube channel. Quick recap. Last week, we went 7-5, now profitable in 4 of the last 5 shows. We are rolling. Let's get right into the Week 9 action. We're going to start things off with under 40.5 for Colts versus Patriots. Average combined score of just 28.4 in Colts road games this season. They've gone under in 12 of their last 13 and 7 straight on the road. Both of these teams stink in the red zone, 25th and 29th. Expect field goals, not touchdowns. Moving on, give me the Jets plus 11.5 versus the Bills. This will be like a Super Bowl for the Jets. For the Bills, just like any ordinary game. The Jets defense, they're pretty good. Tied for second in yards allowed per play. You know, Zach Wilson does have the potential to kill them, but he can get the ball downfield. He threw for 355 yards versus the Patriots last week. That ability can keep things from getting out of hand. Maybe they have to sneak in the back door. Next up, give me Dolphins Bears over 45.5 points. Average combined score of 59.29 in Dolphins road games. Both are easy to move the ball against, 22nd and 26th in yards allowed per play. Both stink on third down defensively. Chicago second in yards per rush. Dolphins second in yards per pass. Packers, Lions, give me over 49.5. If ever there was a breakout game for this Packers offense, this is it versus the worst defense in the NFL. Average combined score of 71.75 in Lions home games this season. You know, Lions can move the ball. Plus, this Packers defense, not as good as we were led to believe coming into the season. Next up, Vikings, Washington. Give me under 43.5 points. Average combined score of 33.3 in Washington's last 6 games. Only one of those 6 games got into the 40s. Nothing impressive about either of these offenses. 17 and 28 in yards per play. They both stink on third down. You might think this Vikings offense is explosive. They are not. They are second to last in passing plays with 20-plus yards. Next up, give me the Bengals minus 7.5 versus Carolina. So a few big statistical advantages in this one. Third versus dead last in third down conversion percentage on offense, and 8th versus 30th in red zone TD conversion percentage. You might be worried about that Bengals offensive line. You shouldn't be. They're facing a Panthers team that's tied for the third fewest sacks in the league. So I think they can keep Joe Burrow clean and bounce back offensively after a bad loss to Cleveland. Next up, give me the Chargers minus 3 versus the Atlanta Falcons. Great buy low spot on the Chargers, in my opinion. They should be in much better shape out of their bye. You know, the Falcons, they've really overachieved all season. I think that they could collapse here in the second half of the season, way down there at 28th in net yards per play. They can't get pressure on the quarterback, and they're 30th in yards allowed per pass attempt. Get Justin Herbert into those DFS lineups. Next up, give me the Jags plus 1.5 versus the Raiders. This is my least favorite bet on the board, to be completely honest. Neither of these teams is good, so I'll take the team at home that's getting the points. Next up, give me the Seahawks plus 2. Maybe my favorite spread of the week. They are the better team. The wrong team is favored here. Yards per play, Seattle tied for 5th. Arizona tied for 30th. Seattle defense coming around second in yards per play allowed over their last 3 games. 5th and third down defense. 4th in yards allowed per pass attempt. How about a little bit of goddamn respect for the Seattle Seahawks? Short week. We'll wrap things up with under 42.5 for Rams and the Bucs. Not quite the marquee game that it was at the start of the season, right? So combined, these teams have failed to reach 40 points in 10 games this season. 24th and 31st in yards per play. Both stink in the red zone. Neither team can run the football, and they both have some highlights on the defensive side of the ball. To be fair, we're going to see a lot of punting in this game. So there you have it. Quick recap for Week 9. 2 favorites, 3 underdogs, 2 overs, 3 unders. Good luck this week. We'll see you in Week 10. Woo!